Hello, friends. This is Leslie Bolus. This is Leslie's Cancer Confessions. It is July 28th, 2020. Still in the midst of Corona gripping the world. I just wanted to update you all on what's going on with me and with my chemo. I've just finished my first cycle of Trodelvy through the clinical trial at Vanderbilt, which is where I go for treatment. I am on a 21-day cycle. So I have 2 weeks, day 1 and day 8 of the 21 days where I have treatment, and day 15 where it's my week off. So I just finished my week off. And this Friday, I have week 1 of the second cycle of treatment. And next Friday is day 8, week 2. On week 3, I will have a CT scan to see what effects, if any, so far I've had from the chemo on the tumors in my lungs and my liver. As you can see, I've lost my hair again. I had just started growing it back from having been on my last chemo, which was eribulin. It was about 3/4 of an inch long. Still have some little fuzzies that are clinging. They're all the ones that are gray. So that fell out. It started last week, right on Friday. My whole scalp started tingling, and I had experienced that feeling before. This is like, out of the 9 years that I've had cancer, this is the 4th, maybe 5th time I full-on lost my hair because of the type of treatment that I'm on. How do I think I'm doing? Well, I have experienced very few of the side effects. I was worried about vomiting, but I take prophylactically to prevent it, nausea medicine. I was worried about diarrhea because I've had that before and it's awful, and I haven't had to take any medicine for that. The 2 side effects that consistently, no matter what kind of chemo you've been on, you will have are fatigue and nausea, and I've experienced both of them. As a personal note to me, the effects of long-term treatment have made me lose a lot of weight, and I hover around the 100-pound mark, which is not healthy for any 5'2" female to be that low. I used to be a very active runner, yoga, kickboxer, just very fit and like to move. And because of the lung issues, I don't do that a lot. Up until 6 months ago, I had been daily doing yoga, and I haven't done yoga in 6 months. I took a walk today with my family, my doggos and my husband, and was very breathless after just a 1/4 of a block. Of course, I have to lug a portable oxygen tank to do that, which is heavy, and it's thick air out there, very humid. Overall, I'm responding well to treatment. Minimal side effects. Losing my hair doesn't bother me. I'm sleeping well. I'm eating at least 3 meals a day. And I'm fighting my nausea and working through my fatigue. I anticipate, I'm hopeful when I have my CT scan in 3 weeks. I anticipate that there's going to be a reduction in the amount of tumors in my liver and hopefully in my lungs. This is what I'm hoping for. And the reason I believe this will probably show up this way on the CT scan is because the stabbing pains that I have right here from my liver are far less. I still have them, and they still take my breath away, and I still have to take medicine to fight the pain. But that medicine makes it possible for me to do dishes and fold clothes and walk my dogs and spend any time I can. If you can look out my window, you can see part of my garden. I have tomatoes, I have banana peppers, I have beets, cucumbers. Hopefully some zucchini will start growing soon. I have little tiny ones. And I have lots of herbs. And I've made so much pesto and chimichurri with the parsley and the basil. So much good stuff. So I do stay active, and I'm not giving up. I'm still living my life with metastatic breast cancer. So that's pretty much the update. There's nothing more that I could add to that. As I go through chemo next week, I'll keep you posted how it affects me going through cycle 2. Because as it builds up in your system, it increases the side effects and the symptoms and how you feel. But I felt relatively good on cycle 1. So I'm hopeful that I'll feel relatively good, maybe even better on cycle 2. The important thing about pursuing chemo treatment as an option is that it adds to my quality of life and improves the way I live with this disease. As long as it continues to do that, I'll continue plugging away and going to treatments. So if you guys have questions, anything that you want to know, I'll be happy to answer them on this blog. Just post the questions below, and I will go through and answer them. So if you know somebody that needs this information, share this video with them. Take a moment, please, to like it by putting a thumbs up, or if you are not subscribed, hit the subscribe button, and next to it there's a bell that gives you notifications through your Facebook or Twitter every time I post. And that's helpful to me so that I know there are actually really human beings out there, that not bots, that are following this blog. And if you want to leave a comment below, I love reading them. Thank you for stopping by, and we'll catch you probably on Friday or Saturday next week. Bye now.